No one accidentally becomes a millionaire. No one stumbles into success. It's built on purpose, by design, through habits. If you want the dream life, if you want the freedom, wealth, peace, you need to build the habits now that make it possible later. This isn't about hype or hustle porn. This is about consistency. Doing the thing whether you feel like it or not, long after the emotion has passed. So if you're ready to stop watching other people live your dream life and start becoming the version of you that actually earns it, let's get it. The first habit that I want to talk about, and what I think is the most underrated one, is visualization. You need to see it first. If you can't see it in your mind, you'll never hold it in your hands. Every high-level entrepreneur I know spends time visualizing their desired outcome. Their life, the bank balance, the peace. This isn't just daydreaming, it's rehearsing success. You want a millionaire life? Start showing your brain what that looks like every single day. Morning, night, in the gym, before that sales call. Feel it now and your actions will catch up. The best way to start? Create a 2-minute mental movie of your ideal day. Watch it morning and night. Write it out. Feel it. Make it so real that your brain starts pulling you in that direction. It's the law of attraction. The second thing that I know most millionaires have is ruthless consistency. Here's the cold truth. Millionaires don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. They show up when it's boring, when they're tired, and when the high is worn off. Success happens after the excitement dies. The ones who win are the ones who keep grinding long after the emotion has passed. So whatever your goal is, reading, training, building, do it. Do it anyway. Build a non-negotiable routine, set one habit and make it law. Whether it be reading 10 pages, hitting the gym, doing some form of exercise every day, sending 5 DMs a day, whatever it is, lock it in. No debate, no excuses. This next one's an interesting one because I feel like this is often the hardest for most people out there. Live below your means. Flexing while you're still broke is one of the dumbest traps out there. Millionaires don't blow money on status. They allocate, they budget, they invest in what moves the needle. Cut down the dumb spending. Stack your cash. Reinvest in skills, assets, your business, your health. That's how you buy your time back later. What you should do is track every dollar for 30 days. Cut 2 to 3 non-essential expenses immediately. Redirect that money towards a skill course, books, or savings. Reward delayed gratification with progress. For number 4, input matters. Podcasts, books, and mentors. Look, motivational content gets a bad rap, but here's the truth. You can't think your way out of a broken mindset. When your thoughts are sabotaging you, you need to borrow someone else's. Podcasts, books, audiobooks, they're the mind's reset button. The trick? Don't just listen endlessly. Listen, learn, apply, move. Otherwise, if you have the opportunity to have a mentor in your life and someone that you can seek advice from on a regular basis, call them, get in front of them, have a meeting with them, and find out how to realign. Be the one who takes action, not just the one who's always listening to something. Pick one book or podcast this week. Apply one idea from it before moving on. Don't let content become a crutch. Let it become a launch pad. P.S. If you need somewhere to start, check out my last video on the 5 books every entrepreneur must read. Links in the description. Before we hit the final habit, hang tight because I've got a bonus 6th one coming that ties this whole thing together. And honestly, most people skip it, but it might be the one thing that actually moves the needle. For habit number 5, we need to cut the poison. Want to make space for millionaire habits? Start by cutting the ones keeping you broke. Stop drinking every weekend, stop smoking weed to escape, stop wasting your nights at clubs, and stop hanging with people who make excuses for staying stuck. Replace it. Start reading daily, start going to the gym, start building, and surround yourself with people who actually want more, people who have ambition and are willing to work for it. Your habits either build your future or bury it. Audit your week. Highlight 2 habits or relationships that drain you. Replace each one with something that fuels you, whether it be a workout, a mastermind group, a book, a mentoring session, whatever. And lastly, track your progress. Know the score. You can't improve what you don't measure. Millionaires don't just work hard, they track results. Whether it's finances, workouts, content, or sales, they know their numbers and let data drive decisions. Progress isn't always obvious in the moment, but if you're tracking it, you can see the compounding. Choose 1 to 2 metrics tied to your goals: income, gym sessions, videos posted, pages read, and write them down daily. Make it visible, let the scoreboard drive your discipline. If you're serious about building wealth, these habits aren't optional. You don't get rich by luck, you get rich by discipline, mindset, and consistency. Let me know in the comments which of these habits hits the hardest, or which one you're already working on. I would even be happy to do a video that goes deeper into any individual habit, depending on what people are looking for. Drop a like if this gave you the shift you needed, and I'll see you in the next one.